Hi, Nick here from Best Body Health Coach. So in this video, I'd like to talk to you about fruit and can you have fruit on our 2-month health program? Well, the answer is no, you can't. There are certain types of fruits that you can have, like lemons and limes, but I'm sure those are not what you had in mind when you were thinking of what fruit you can have. So let me give you the reasons why you can't, firstly, so that you get an idea of what these things are doing to the body. You know, people think that fruit's healthy because they contain certain nutrients, which is true. Not that it's healthy, that they do contain certain nutrients, but the problem with fruit is that it's too much sugar. It's very, very, very high in fructose. So literally what happens is it blocks your cells from actually taking in those nutrients. So you may as well not be eating fruit. It does taste nice, but it's not good for the body at all, unfortunately. For small children and up to like teenagers, yeah, you know, you can have a bit of fruit because their metabolisms are kind of still quite fast and they're able to process that level of sugar. But also, there's too many carbs in fruit. Like the carbohydrates in fruit is huge compared to the amount of fiber that comes with it. So it's like it just pushes your insulin right through the blimmin' roof, you know. And then the other thing is never have fruit juice. So never get talked into, fruit juice is good for you because it's got all the nutrients in it. No. Fruit juice is probably the worst for you. It has no fiber, so you're just getting all of these sugar and carbohydrates being jammed into the system with no fiber. Insulin going through the roof. It's also pasteurized, so it kills all the enzymes in the food. It's cooked basically. It's just like cooked and cooks everything out of it, and you're just getting concentrated fructose sugar in the fruit juice, and that is like so bad for you. It just like your insulin goes up. As a result of that, your cells shut down to accepting insulin, which means that they shut down to accepting nutrients, which makes you basically insulin resistant and eventually diabetic. So, and they even sometimes add corn syrup to it, I don't know why. Like somebody's like really trying to destroy mankind with fruit juice, you know? So they push up the sugar levels in it, take out the fiber, take out all the nutrients, and then they even add corn syrup, which is full on GMO. Alright. So the things that fructose can cause in the body: insulin resistance, which eventually turns into diabetes type 2. So you don't want that. That just means your cells are going, no, we are not accepting any more insulin because the insulin levels are just way too high and it's damaging to the cells. So we're not accepting anymore. It's like a survival mechanism of the cell to go, we don't want this stuff anymore. And the insulin's job is to put nutrients into the cell. So if your cells are resisting insulin, at least, the nutrients are not getting in there either. So the person's constantly hungry and the person's constantly tired. So now you have more food and insulin goes up even more and the cells shut down even more and you get even more hungry. It's this vicious cycle of downward spiral to diabetes. Okay, it also is hugely responsible for fatty liver. So say if you're eating a lot of fruit, you can definitely expect to have a fatty liver. And it spikes your blood sugar. So it just undoes or it unbalances your blood sugar and all sorts of other blood readings as well. So that means your insulin goes up, your glucose levels are high, and your body doesn't know what to do with all the sugar. And you know, the insulin's there to remove the sugar, but now everything is resistant to the insulin, so it's not being removed. It's just a terrible cycle in the body. So short and sweet, you don't eat fruit while you're on our program. Also, after the program, if you want to continue with this lifestyle, probably best keep this in mind and stay away from all fruit. Okay, So what fruits are allowed? So you're allowed to have avocado. Avocado is rich in good fat and also rich in protein. So it's quite a nice food to eat. It stops you from being hungry, keeps insulin levels low, and when made into a nice guacamole with some lemon juice. I'm not talking about the bottled lemon juice that you get in the stores. That is the same as the fruit that is depasteurized, concentrated fructose sugar. So don't have the bottled lemon juice. It's very bad for you. You get fresh lemons, preferably lemons that are non-GMO and organic. You can have limes. These are also very good for you. Lemons and limes push up the acidity in the stomach, which means you're not going to get acid reflux or heartburn because your acidity levels are at the right level. And it also has a whole lot of different benefits for your health and for the body. So lemons, limes, avocados, tomatoes, moderate. They are a member of the nightshade group, so not too many tomatoes, but tomatoes are also pretty good for you. And yes, they are a fruit. Blueberries. So I use blueberries. I'm not talking about standing there just eating copious amounts of blueberries out of the jar. Not that, because they have carbs and they also have sugar in it, but they're low. It's low in carbs and sugar. But too much of it can push you out of ketosis and also push you into a high sugar, high glucose content in your blood. So you don't want too many blueberries. But I use a handful in my kale shake. It makes the kale shake more palatable, and it's also they have a lot of nutrients in them as well. So if you'd like to try our health program, then please give us a shout. We'd love to help you. We'll make sure that you don't eat any fruit on that side. We'll make sure that you eat this and that your body comes into sync again and your insulin levels come down and you regain your health and get rid of your fatty liver or whatever it might be that's going on with you. So please contact us. We help people all over the world. And, we love doing this. So there we go. That's why you don't eat fruit on our program.